Hey, Tyler Wilde here. So today I'm going to play a game called Spacebase DF-9, which is an early access game from Double Fine, and it's about building a space station and making sure your entire crew doesn't die in horrible ways, which happens to me a lot, so let's hope for the best. Alright, so here we are, deciding where to put our space base. I want to put it somewhere nice. There are a few variables up here, so I kind of want like a medium stellar density because that gives me stuff to mine. High warp gate proximity means that a lot of ships will pass by, which means new crew members for me. Threat factors, raiders, and the like, which are bad. I don't know what magnetic interference does. Let's plop down there and find out. Increase presence of derelict ships, which I'm sure we'll get to. So I'm going to go to the green zone. Deploy. Here we go. It's a long trip. Hope they brought books. So here we are. You start with 3 crew members and your basic power plant, and some matter, which is what you build everything with. And one of the problems with the game right now is that it really doesn't explain these early steps very well. So the first probably 4 or 5 times I played, I didn't even get a basic base set up, because you have to know some things. You start by building... it's not going to work. No. Just a basic room around your power plant. Make sure there's enough room they can walk between bits of it, which is kind of hard to tell in this isometric view. So, there is a grid. We'll give it some room. I don't want to build too big, though, because it's going to take them time to build this, and we have to get a functioning base up so that they don't run out of oxygen and suffocate and die in space. So, this seems nice. It'll be kind of a little hub zone with the power plant, and I'm going to need an airlock, first and foremost, a way for them to get in and out. It really doesn't need to be very big. That seems good. And I'm gonna want a room. I always like to build a separate room for my life support, and I'm gonna have to expand pretty quickly, so I'm gonna want room for at least 2 oxygen recyclers. But I can't go overboard here because I also need to build a refinery to mine and get more matter. So, the crew, they all have jobs. They like or dislike doing certain jobs, and they have different skill levels. I would never put Gabriel here on security, obviously. And they get better at the job they're doing, so obviously you want to make everyone a builder right away, so that they can get your basic base constructed, your space base. So they all get to work on it, and I've sped it up so that they can get it over with. So you really can't do much until you have a room. Like I can't put an airlock door on here until the walls are built. So I just gotta hang out. Can check how everyone's oxygen is doing, how they're feeling. Goal is to keep them happy, generally, and alive. Because if they're unhappy, they will start rampaging and fighting each other. It's all terrible. So, go to the objects. A few things I need. I need an airlock door here, so they can get out of the base and into the base, and I need one here so they can get through there. First time I played, or actually second or third, when I even knew how to build an airlock, I didn't realize that the airlock had to have airlock doors and couldn't have a regular door going in, which makes sense, but I wasn't aware. So my airlock didn't work and everyone died in space. You also need at least one spacesuit locker in your airlock. I'm going to put 2 in because I think it looks nice like that. I spend way too much time concerning myself with whether or not my base looks nice, which is probably why I'm not great at it. So, next thing we need is life support. Oh, good. I can fit 2 in there. So confirm that, and they're gonna need a door to get in there. Makes sense. And always build a fire extinguisher. That's another lesson I learned from a failed playthrough. In fact, always have a few fire extinguishers. Another thing I forgot to do once, build a food replicator. I didn't even know it was in this menu, or existed. I should have known. Should have been paying closer attention to the tooltips. I'm going to put it in my life support room just because, you know, it's along the lines of life support. So yes, so that's like, this is really the most basic setup of a base. You need an airlock, you need the power plant you start with, you need oxygen recyclers, and you need food. And it's a good idea to have at least one fire extinguisher. But there's definitely more that I need. Yay, look at that, we have a base. We have oxygen. It's at 27% right now, it's going up. Before I can be comfortable that I have a functioning base, I need to build a room that can house a matter refinery. So I can fit 2 in this room, spending... okay. And we're going to put a door in so they can get there. And we'll build that. So the matter refinery is needed to get more matter. I'll have to send someone out to mine. And any kind of material like this is mineable asteroid. Looks like there's not a whole lot near me, which is bad, because they can only go so far in those spacesuits. Ah, wait, no. There's lots over there. We'll be okay. So, the base is divided into rooms here, as a way to sort of, I'm sure, make the AI function and everything. Everything is either unzoned or zoned for one specific purpose. You can't have multi-purpose rooms. So I can make that a refinery, and then it'll change the tile set. And for it to be a refinery, it needs a refinery. Not shocking. Just gonna stick it in the corner here. And once we get that built, we can start mining. So a ship came by. Anytime that happens, you get a little message. They start repeating pretty quickly. Most of the time, it's just someone who wants to come add to your crew. Every now and then, they turn out to be hostile, but not too often. Usually when you're invaded by raiders, they just come out of nowhere and jump into part of your base. So I'll welcome them aboard, because we want to start building up a crew. Despite having nowhere to sleep, or eat, or do anything. So hey, we got a new citizen. John Katz. So, let's go to our roster. So he's unassigned. We need someone to be a miner, and he really likes mining, so that kind of makes sense. At this stage, it's probably time to take some people off building duty. We definitely need security. Very important. And it will become very important. We don't need a bartender yet. He's a good candidate later. You know what, though? We do need a doctor. Or we will. Doctor, security. Gabriel loves building, so we'll keep him on that. And darn, we need a technician, too. Okay, I'm going to have to go without a doctor for now, because we need a miner. So now that we have a matter refinery, I can get some stuff mined by... The selection tool is kind of weird. It never selects in the direction I expect it to, but it's fine, because I'm just trying to select all of this stuff. And that will keep our miners, as we grow, pretty busy. So, now we're going to start getting new matter. We can expand our base and give these people somewhere to sleep, and hopefully a pub and a garden and sick bay and that kind of thing. So you can kind of watch them go about their business, which is pretty fun. I enjoy. Just watch them do what they do. You can also read little updates that they write on a Twitter-like thing. So they get excited when they get a job they want. They don't like the food. I'll try to fix that for them. I think I'm a nice space-based manager. I try to be. But one thing I do want to do is, I know I'm in a relatively safe area. I would like a turret. I get nervous, and I think it's a good idea to have a giant gun. Can also make them a little happier if I... No, I don't have enough money for shelves. But anyway, shelves do make people a little happier. They can put their stuff on them. Ultimately, they're going to want beds, which a little bit demanding. So this is the most basic functional base right here. You know, I can keep it at this size and just kind of maintain it. But what would be the point of that? And I have gotten really big bases, and things can get really out of hand. At one point I had a big base kind of connected in the center by an airlock, and I was dealing with the invasion of raiders or something, and I sealed one of the airlock doors that connected the two sides of the base, and completely forgot I sealed it. And then I was doing something somewhere else, and the other side of my base caught fire, and everyone in it died, and no one could get over there or out. It was really terrible. But I do also get to a point the size of a base where, at least me, I kind of stop being interested in kind of like maintaining it, because it gets so huge and unruly, and I just want to start over from scratch. Kind of happens to me in a lot of games, though. It happens to me in Civilization. It happens to me in SimCity. I always kind of like the starting part the most. So, if you can figure out how to get this far, some stability, and raiders don't attack you right away, you can get started on making a more complex base. So, first thing I want to do, well, I really need more stuff from the mine. Oxygen capacity's okay. I think I'm going to build a few residences. I don't know if that's actually a wise course of action, but I kind of like giving people a place to sleep. So you can see it'll give me like a projected capacity before I build a room, which is very useful. Otherwise you could end up constantly building rooms too small. So something like that can fit one space bed. I usually just make one big room and put a bunch of beds in it, but I kind of feel like being nice and giving everyone their own room. Nah, that would take way too long. This is how much I can afford to build right now. I'm gonna cancel and wait for more matter to come in. I cannot build I can't be asymmetrical or weird or anything. So more people want to join us, which is cool. With the animals. Okay. So they join us, I have more matter. Put that room in so they have somewhere to sleep. Nope. It's gotta all match up or it'll kill me. I have a capacity of 6 people. I want to make sure they all get a nice bed. Oh, that can fit 5. Oh no, now it can fit 6. Perfect. Maybe I'll give someone their own room anyway. We'll also need a door to get in there. Doors are useful. So, speed things up, let them go at it. Make sure we have everything staffed. We got some new guys. We need a technician very badly. Everything will degrade and stop working over time, your oxygen recyclers, and that's bad if that happens. I've lost whole stations again from not having enough technicians. So we've got all these basic jobs covered. We don't really need a scientist right now. There's nothing to science, so we'll get another miner on board. See all the stuff they're doing, how they're feeling. They're doing fine. More matter coming in. Everything's going pretty decently. No asteroids have hit me. I'm gonna let that ship pass because I just don't have space right now. I don't have enough oxygen for more crew. You gotta manage your expansion. My guys are getting better. I'm way too impatient to really just like sit and enjoy watching what everyone's doing and caring for their needs. Why are you mildly peeved? What are you upset about? Oh, negative body image. Sorry. I think you're beautiful. So, it's reminding me that giving them some shelves so they can at least put their stuff down is something they'll appreciate, so I'll... You know, I don't want to do that yet, because I want to put them obviously in the residence. Cancel. I'm going to wait. Be patient. Go ahead and zone that as a residence. I can start queuing up some space beds. Well, no I can't, because the floor is not finished, and I want to get them in a nice perfect line so I can get all 6 in there. Build faster! Oh, a derelict appeared, and I missed it, unfortunately. I wonder if it's still around. There it is. Okay, play. So, sort of abandoned ships will show up every now and then, and if you have anyone on security, you can tell them to go check it out. So, you can end up actually claiming it for yourself and building onto it, which is kinda cool. So here goes my security officer. Gonna go check it out. And once they're in a room, you can somehow... There we go. You can claim it. If you can click the right thing. There we go. I'll claim that too. We'll check out the whole base and we'll make it ours. This is mine too. I claim it. I want to claim it. So I wish I could just say like, hey, order, go claim everything, please. Because it's kind of tedious to have to sit here and sort of micromanage this process. Because you can't order people to do anything, you know? I want you to go to the other rooms so I can claim them. Claim. It's mine now. This is nice. We get a bed for someone. Someone gets their own room. This is a... I never even thought about that. The refineries are just built on the outside so the miners can come and go. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, another bedroom. I don't have to build everything myself. So this is kind of nice. I think we should put a food replicator somewhere in here in case someone ends up stuck here because an airlock goes out of service or something. There we go. Well, that should keep it good. There's enough oxygen. Alright, so we'll connect those two parts of the base at some point. Yeah, so one of my, another issue is that you can't prioritize tasks, or at least I haven't found a way to, if there is. just kind of looking at the O2 overlay here. And you can make the walls a cutaway or not. Yeah, so prioritizing tasks would be a huge help, because, like, for example, I want my builder to finish this room so I can get on with it, but look, I said to build this, so now it's ignoring the room, and that's semi-annoying, especially when things are going terrible and asteroids are hitting you and raiders are hitting you, and it's like, I need a turret over here, and they're busy, you know, somewhere else building a wall you told them to build ages ago. Oh no, actually, I'm wrong. They're gonna finish this room here, I hope. I do only have one builder, which is we could go with 2 for a while. So I actually have enough space. I think I could bring on some new crew at this point if any ships come by. I mean, you need to expand because eventually, you know, you need things like doctors and bartenders, scientists and whatnot to research stuff. There's a little research to be done, not a whole lot, but really important is getting weapons, because trying to punch raiders who are coming in with phaser weapons is not highly effective. So we'll take them on. Thankfully I'm in a low threat sector, so haven't been attacked yet. If I had been, I probably would have lost. We got 2 new citizens. Perfect. We definitely need someone to be a miner, and we certainly do need, you know, we need more security. And 2 technicians seems okay. But we can add another miner that way. Okay. I'll make John Katz the doctor later, once I have more builders. Speed things up so we can get things going, I hope. I like having this here. That also means my miners have a really quick route to the asteroid. Yay. So everyone has to take breaks, of course, and they gotta go eat. You can see how big I make the rooms and how small kind of these pre-built things are. I'm terribly inefficient when it comes to base design. You know, I should have just stuck that on a little tiny platform like they did. I don't want to add anyone to my crew right now. It's all good. Let's just get this room built. So, yay! We can put those beds in. Space bed! Space bed! So we have 2 over there. So, we have 6. Alright, so that's enough for everyone. And if I have some money left over, I have plenty, I will, I'll make this a little more pleasant. They can all have their own shelf. And I feel like a monitor would be nice for whatever reason. And a fire extinguisher, vital. Do I have money for it? Nope. There. We'll make it look nice. So they'll get on constructing all that stuff. You can see it's kind of semi-transparent right now. Because it hasn't actually been built, but there we go. Yay! They're putting stuff on their shelves. They're happy. The other thing I can do is actually assign beds to specific crew members, which they really appreciate. So I guess my favorite citizens, for no reason, whoa, they can get their own rooms. Hey, you're already sleeping there, you know what that means. You get your own bed. So Sheila and Woo Woo get their own rooms. That's nice. It's pretty nice for them. Hey, look, you're sleeping in that bed, so I'll assign it to you. I kind of wish there was a more efficient way to do this. I think I can also do it from the roster, but I can't see like who has a bed and who doesn't in case I forget. Oh, that's right. I can just kind of click on their name or click on them and then assign it. So he doesn't have a bed, he can have that bed. You don't have a bed, you can have that one. Do you have a bed? You don't have a bed. You can have that bed. You can have that bed. I don't think I've gotten everyone, but we'll find out. So this is pretty nice. And we got some money, so let's keep building stuff. I would kind of like to put in a pub. I made a real mistake here. I'm gonna get rid of this. This doesn't need to be here. Because we have kind of a mining station over here now, which I should have assigned my miners to these beds. That would have been smart. Let's do that. Who's a miner? You're a miner. I think I already assigned you to one of these. Okay. And who's my other miner? Oh, I think I actually I got it right. Okay. Never mind, I already got it right. Oh, look at everyone sleeping. You guys are so sleepy. So I can now decide that this is a pub with a big wall-mounted turret in it, because what kind of pub doesn't have that sort of thing? So all we need is my space bar. Put that there. Gotta have a stove. Refrigerator. And couple standing tables seems nice. Neon pizza sign. Perfect. Build. I just used all my matter. So the pub will be nice. I can have a bartender in there, but I am going to need a garden also to make some food to serve in the bar. So once I have a little more matter, I can get to work on that. Once everyone stops sleeping so much. Man, you guys are sleepy. See how my miners are doing in the substation. Good, good. So everything on this little ship is actually drawing power from the engine. Hey, what happened to my bar? Oh. Okay. I guess something got in the way. I don't know. Just... Actually, I'm worried that vaporizing that will, erase, vaporize, tear down. How about tear down? There we go. Yeah, let's see if we can add one more. Oh, no. So sometimes there'll be bad guys who want to come raid, but if you tell them not to, they won't come. But when raiders are really a problem, as I think I said, is when they just show up and bust in through the floor somewhere, which is more common. Yay, get rid of that table. We only need one table, right? Pub. Put that bar in. I don't like that it's just sitting there like that, but fine. So who would make a good bartender? You would, but I really do need a technician. I don't want to cut back on mining. But I'm gonna. We need a bartender. Eventually we're gonna have to add botanists here. So I can also slow things down for a sec here and check how everyone's doing. So they have friends, they have enemies, hobbies, favorite hobby drinking, you and me both. Favorite band, Festering Platypus. Likes a series of colors. I even have an inventory, so you can... a cactus. Let's see. So I love that they make friends and they have enemies, and they'll end up... if they're not happy, they'll get into fights, and they'll rampage around, and you'll have to subdue them, put them in the brig, and so on, which will make them more angry. They can get diseases. My alien friend maker save is corrupted. I really like all this flavor text here, where they kind of describe their day. So seems like a lot of people are upset about eating food out of the replicator. So definitely gonna get a garden in place and see how my technician here is doing. Some enemies with whoa. Favorite hobby, working out, so that suggests I should probably get a gym in at some point. In fact, I just might do that now. Because, if I recall correctly, it doesn't need to be very big. So we'll put it right there. Stick a door in. Oh, I don't have enough to build any of this. What am I doing? I need to mine. Question, are my miners working? Yes. Thank you for mining. Uh-oh. Okay, that's the thing. I made a mistake. I thought they could actually take stuff to the refinery since that was pre-built. I assumed that that was acceptable, but apparently they need walls. Ugh. It's really demanding. So fine, I'll put a wall around one of them and stick a door in from someone's bedroom. I'm sure they'll like that. Oh no. Everything is on fire. So one thing that's kind of annoying is I've tried using sealing off oxygen to a room to put out a fire. It didn't work. Which is sort of a big part of FTL. So now you can watch everyone as they freak out, they're running for cover, they're losing it, but they put out the fires, everything's okay. Looks like this will actually be a usable refinery now. Another annoying thing, so if they have, oh my god. Oh wait, a raider? Where? Did everyone run away? Where's this? Oh, here comes the raider. Yee! Do I have anyone on security? I got 2 on security. How about instead of being a bartender, you get on security? That would be nice. So this is what happens when a raider comes. It's terrible news. Thankfully I did build a turret in the bar, faster. So everyone at least went over to the other part of the station to freak out, which is great. But yeah, raiders just come in and start trying to shoot everything they can. Very quickly destroyed that turret. I think raiders are a little OP at this point. Not only is he just going to go through my base destroying everything, my one of my security guys is sleeping through it. Can't be sure if I can wake him up. I can change his name, but did we get him? I think we got him. Wait! Oh, what happened? See, this is how it can all go wrong. What even happened? Why is everyone... Oh, I didn't complete that wall, did I? Did I not? Why is the oxygen so low? It's going up. But everyone died of asphyxiation while I was busy dealing with a raider. Did someone leave the airlock door open or something? Man, this is terrible. Meanwhile, almost everything... You're still sleeping, dude? Alright. So let's look at who we have left. Okay, so we definitely need a technician. We're gonna need a miner. John Katz will have to continue to be a builder, but not until he can do some doctoring, because you need a doctor to clean up corpses and take them to the matter refinery. But hey, at least they can go to a matter refinery and you can get some more matter. So helping us out in death, half my crew. Once John gets over there to clean up the carnage. I don't even know what happened, to be honest. I think I was mentioning that it's annoying that asteroid chunks, after you build a matter refinery, if there was not one to take one to, they just kind of leave them on the floor. They won't refine them, and there are a lot of quirks with the AI. Definitely people have gotten like stuck in the airlock door and just unable to move for some reason, or yeah. So hopefully a spaceship flies by so we can add to our crew. My technicians going around fixing all this stuff. This guy, you've been sleeping for a long time. Unless you got up and I just didn't notice. Yeah, ship. Woken from cryogenesis. Yeah, sounds legit. We'll bring them aboard. I'm getting some matter. Yay, new citizen. Look at my roster here. Oh, you can be a miner, couldn't ya? Nah, I need a builder. Speed things up again. So things are getting repaired slowly. It actually takes a lot of technicians to keep everything in good condition. Even without raiders coming and shooting everything. Why are you just carrying a body bag around here? Sir? Come on, John. What kind of doctor are you? You take that to the refinery. Hey, a ship. Yeah, these guys are cool. Come on by. Okay, so lesson learned, don't ignore what's going on over here. Thank you, doctor. It's terrible. Reclaiming bodies. Alright, so we got our new guy. You would make a good technician. So, before I quit, that's kind of how it can go, you know. Raiders attack, bombarded by asteroid, you're not looking at part of your ship, and or your station, sorry, and everyone dies. And if everyone dies, that's really bad news. I have had, like, everyone pretty much die, but then a ship was coming by when it happened, and I was able to add, like, 2 more crew members to repair things and keep it going. But we can look at, like, some of the kinds of things, rooms you can build. Garden, for which you need botanist to take care of, and that'll grow food, which ends up being cooked in the pub. The residence we've seen, of course. I was going to add some fitness, but that didn't work out. Research, infirmary, which just has these little reviva beds in them. So you can get pretty complicated with it. You can also designate an area as a brig, as I mentioned, to jail unruly people. But, oh no, a virus. Yeah, come on. But that's the basic idea. I mean, I've ended up with crazy huge bases. There's another derelict I could investigate. So there you go. That's a cursory look at Spacebase DF-9. Again, it's a Double Fine game on early access, and not finished. It was one of their fortnight games where they spend 2 weeks getting everyone together, pitching ideas, and making prototypes, which I think is a cool thing that they do as a company, and I think it's cool that a game like Spacebase can be made. I'm having a lot of fun with it. At least I think I've played about 10 hours by now. I probably won't put any more time into this version, probably not until it's released, you know. I think I've had my fill right now, but I want to come back and find you know, more interactions, some fixes to the AI, to the UI, some additions to the UI especially. But I look forward to seeing where it goes. And thanks for watching, as always. And if you'd like, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which would make me very happy, and always does. Every time we get a subscriber, I smile. It's true.